And we welcome you back to Bill Greehey Arena inside here in San Antonio, Texas, on top of Buddy and Annemeyer Court. Andrew Stossmeister back as we get set for Battle of the Saints here with the men's basketball team, the 163rd meeting between St. Mary's and St. Edwards. Andrew Stossmeister back. Glad to have you with us here on the Lone Star Conference Network. On behalf of our entire crew, welcome here to the final regular season basketball game for these two teams. The 10th ranked Hilltoppers of St. Edwards come in. They have played very good basketball once again in Andre Cook's now 11th season. They are 24-3. One of those losses did occur last week.
Game between your Saints and Houston University from Austin, Texas. OU and the NAIA are committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. Please do your part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in today's contest. We ask that everyone please refrain from using profanity as you support your team. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and remove your hats as Aiden Torres will lead us in prayer.
Prior to the prayer, let us remember we are the holy presence of God, provident God. Here at Holiday Lake University and Hudson Tillotson as we strive for triumph in basketball. Help us to stay safe from injury, both physical and emotional. May our performance reflect the true spirit of sportsmanship. Whether we win or lose, let it all be a part of life's lessons. Help us to grow in excellence in body, mind, and spirit as we represent OU and Hudson Tillotson. Amen.
Thank you, Aiden. And now continue standing. Remove your hats again and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Now let's welcome the starters for the Rams. Number 0, David Farmer. Number 1, Moses James. Number 5, Medarius Roberts. Number 35, James Jenkins. And number 55, Jeremy Sullivan. The head coach is Thomas Henderson. Assistant coaches are Carol Glover and Will Tompkins.
everybody. Senior day, final game of the season for the Saints. So they coming into this one 5-12 in conference, 9-18 overall. Against Houston Tillotson, 8-9 in conference, 9-18 also the regular season. So Saints get ready against Houston Tillotson. And the opening tip going to the Saints. Midfield. Over to Williams up top. Victor Roper. Midfield wing near side up top over to Saladin. Saladin, left side. Looks off over to the corner over to Monzon. Turn around jumper and now no good. Followed back up as a foul. Marlon Williams. And the Saints with early 2-0 lead is Marlon Williams on the board for the Saints. And a 3-0 lead as Williams completes a three-point play. As Roberts into the front court. Inside, going strong off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jenkins and followed back up and in. So Metafield. Now looking inside, Saladin shot off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Roberts. Back inside, ball sent off over towards the corner. Picked up by Palmer. Palmer by Saladin. This is inside, shot blocked for a moment by Roper, but followed back up and in by Jenkins. Back-to-back boards for Jenkins, and that's inside, tipped over, right over to Monzon. Monzon got away with a travel, over to Saladin. Middlefield now. Now inside, and it's good. Darren Middlefield with the three. Saints back up by 2 now, 6-4. Right side, over to Palmer. Palmer on. That was knocked away there by Marlon Williams. It's going to be tied at 2 here. 17:42 left to go here. And this first half is Monzon. Comes back out over to Saladin. Saladin inside the lane. Back out Williams. Three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, picked up. And back the other way. Orange Palmer now puts up and in. And a whistle and a timeout as Tillotson takes the lead here. 17-19 left to go first half. Saints trail by 2. You're watching Saints basketball, the Yolo Saints Network, KSAT.com. Middlefield of the front court over to Monzon. Monzon looks, nice little pass over to Michael. Saladin can't get it to go. The rebound pulled down by Solomon. In between defenders, Farmer tries to go, stolen by Minifield. Back ahead. Back in the corner. Three-pointer, good. Michael Saladin. And whistle. So Darren Minifield picks up the foul. Now looks inside, ball knocked away. Off the rejection, but back up, three-pointer, good. By James. $11-9. We'll try and get 11-9 to score with 16:23 knocked away. Stays Saints basketball. Marlon Williams goes up, whistle foul. He'll go back to the line and shoot free throws. The first personal there for Jenkins, team second. Marlon Williams at the line here. And an out, no good on the first free throw. He's got 3 points. He's 1 of 1 from the line so far today. Second one for Williams, hits 1 of 2. Saints back to within 1. Williams with 4 points. Kicks back out. Over to Roberts. Puts up the 3. It's going to find its way in there for Palmer. HC has opened up strong from beyond the arc. Now back down the other way. Puts up another 3. That one is good too by James. And it's now a 7-point lead. Back-to-back threes by Houston Tillotson. Saladin. Little trouble, goes one way, back the other, goes up strong, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out, long rebound picked up by Palmer. Palmer. Guarded by Roper. Kicks back out. Another 3. That one won't go. Marlon Williams with the rebound. In through defenders. Gets back ball and stripped away. Looking. Goes up. And gets it to go. 9-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. 14-50 to go until halftime. Roper with it, around over to Monzon. Hands over to Minifield. Williams steps up, 2-pointer, got it. 6 points for Marlon Williams. Saints back to within 7. On the right backside, there's Houston Tillotson looking. Comes off the screen there from Jenkins. There's James back around. Over to Roberts. Roberts puts up the 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Monzon. Back up and good. 8 points now for Marlon Williams. Saints back to within 5, trying to go back the other way. Put it back up and in there, Roberts. As Minifield tried behind the back, and Monzon not able to handle it, out of bounds, turnover. So A.J. Trevino will check in. So again, will come out. It's going to be a timeout, full timeout. Take it as well. You're watching Saints basketball on the Yolo Saints Network, KSAT.com. The Saints trailing 21-14. 13:35 left to go until halftime. Iridius Roberts with it. Left side over to Devon Palmer. Palmer back over to Roberts up top. Solomon on the wing. Back up top there. James, 3. And 3 shots coming up as Trevino commits the foul. First personal. Team second here, so 3 shots coming up now. (22-14) to score. (23) and now the third. Got it. So James is bailed out on the 3 there by getting fouled and picks up the 3 free throws. 10-point lead for Tillotson and stolen away. A lazy pass there by Tedesco. Back the other way, goes up, puts it up and in. Things getting easy for Houston Tillotson early on here. Tillotson have won 3 of the last 4 against the Saints. And that's stolen there by Solomon on the pass by Guerin. Solomon tries to go up, shot blocked by Tedesco. So he tried to launch a little early there. As James with it. Aloysius James. Side there over to Solomon. Solomon looks inside over to Jenkins. Jenkins comes up, hook shot. Can't get it to go. Roper with the rebound. Back the other way now with Tyler Guerin. Saints 1 at Tillotson. And shot blocked there. Back on January 25th, Saints came away with an 84-80 win over Houston Tillotson up in Austin. Right now trailing by 12 with 12:14 left to play first half. And Trevino, long 2, in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by James. James with it. Out over to Roberts. Roberts back up top, guarded by Monzon. Ball stolen away there, picked up by Guerin. Trevino, no good, and the rebound on the floor, knocked out over to Trevino. Goes back up with it again, too hard on the glass and back the other direction. Now another 3 by Palmer, up, catches the wire, no basket. Wasim Ali gets ready to check in as he will come in along with Gregory Roberts. Goes up again, and that won't go. Monzon tried to follow up, knocked away from him. 3-pointer, James off the mark. Trevino with the rebound. Ahead over to Christian Fields. Christian goes right at the basket, can't get it to go. As Marlon Williams and Darren Minifield get ready to check back in. Right side over to James. James guarded by Fields. Up top, over to Gregory Roberts now. And that's a travel turnover by James Jenkins. So Marlon Williams checks in for Tyler Guerin. E.J. Trevino will come out as Darren Minifield, Marlon Williams in. 10:38 to go here in this first half. The Saints trailing by 12. Saints have missed their last 7 shots from the field. Minifield, wing. Left side behind the back, looking. Back out, around over to Fields. Fields look, Tedesco, three-pointer wing, can't get it to go, and the rebound pulled down by James. So Madarius Roberts with the ball in the front court, guarded by Minifield. Around over to James. James, hands off, round over to Ali. Wassam Ali goes in there, whistle, and going to be a foul called on Marlon Williams. First personal, team's third here, 9:49 to go here, first half. And so a timeout going to be called by Houston Tillotson. 32nd timeout be called by the Rams. As the Saints right now, just 5 of 18 from the field to start the game here, the Saints are. As at 28% as a team, Houston Tillotson the other side, lights out. As they are 56% right now from the field. Saints being out rebounded also in this one, 14-7. So ready to get back underway here. 9:49 left to go first half. Saints trail by 12. Sends up top over to Roberts. Roberts inside, whistle, foul, 2 shots, and the foul is going to be called on Ruben Monzon. 14th foul for the Saints here. His first foul on Ruben Monzon. Sophomore from San Diego, California, picks it up. And at the line to shoot is going to be Gregory Roberts. At the line here. And the shot is good. Houston Tillotson perfect from the line right now, 4-4 in the game. And they're lead now at 13. Second shot off the mark, no good. As on an 8-0 run now, Houston Tillotson is. It's Monzon from straight away. Backs right over to midfield on the wing. Up top right over to Fields. Fields back out, Monzon. Monzon goes towards the baseline, now cuts back in. Ball knocked away, it's a whistle and a foul. So the foul's going to be on Wassam Ali, who picks up the foul. His first, team's third. So Edvin Tedesco is going to come out, as well as Christian Fields. As the starting 5 is back in. Actually, no, not quite. As Michael Saladin checks back in. As Calvin Kintu is checked in for the Saints as well. And Marlon Williams is in for the Saints. So the foul is going to be on Ali, who picks up back-to-back fouls. 14 foul now with 9:24 to go until halftime. So that will bring Jeremy Solomon back in for Tillotson. Monzon with a 3, got it. So Ruben Monzon picks up the 3 and brawls the Saints back to within 10. 9:11 to go until halftime. As Roberts with the basketball. Sends right side over to James. James guarded by Williams off the screen. And a whistle. So Calvin Kintu picks up the foul. That's going to be his first personal 15 foul now. Just under 9 minutes to go until halftime. Into the backcourt to Roberts. Roberts brings it front court. Midfield in front of it. Right side over to Solomon with back out Roberts. Looks, trying to move the way inside. Whistle. So the foul, team's 5th. That's a foul on Watson. So Watson picks up the foul. And Kintu along the baseline, gets it to go. So CK puts that one in. The Saints back to within 8 here. Tries a handoff there, but Williams on him, but James able to keep control. James now along 3, off the mark. Rebound tipped over to Monzon. Back the other way comes Kintu. Kintu pushes the ball ahead, goes right for the basket, right-hander off the glass, counted, and a foul. So Calvin Kintu is going to go to the line with a chance for a three-point play. So Gregory Roberts picks up the foul. That's his first. As Gregory Roberts is going to come out. And coming back in is going to be Devon Palmer. Watson will come out. And James Jenkins checks back in for the Rams. So Kintu at the line to shoot. Trying to make the three-point play and draw the Saints to within 5. And got it. Saints trail by 5 here. 8:06 to go until halftime. Roberts in the backcourt, guarded by Minifield. Sits out left side over to Palmer. Inside Solomon against Monzon. Whistle, offensive foul called on Jeremy Solomon. 17 foul. Offensive foul, no free throws coming for the Saints. The Saints now in the bonus for the remaining 7:54 of the first half. As Minifield bringing the ball up court here slowly. Minifield over the right side of the Kintu. Kintu, step back, 2-pointer, long 2 is up and good. So Kintu now with 5 points. Inside, James will kick it back out over to Roberts. Roberts wide open 3, got it. Six-point lead, 30-24. That's joined by 2 seniors up here. Jamea Miller on camera. And Lena Wilson on the score. And that's off the mark there by Kintu. Rebound back the other way, HT. Inside, Roberts goes. Roberts going to be fouled, and I think it's going to be on Marlon Williams, and that'll be his second. Oh, no. So Calvin Kintu picks up the foul. His second, 16 foul. One more foul on the Saints, and HT will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half. 7 minutes left to go. Saints had got back to within 5. HT tried to extend the lead again here as Roberts able to put that one in there. 7-point lead. Second shot off the mark. Monzon grabs the rebound. Darren Minifield brings the ball front court. Minifield now to Kintu. Kintu going right by the defenders, fouled, as Calvin Kintu is going to be fouled by James Jenkins. And Jenkins, that will be his second, 8th team foul at the line, shooting 1-1. It's Kintu here for the 1-1. Or actually, no, 2 shots. He was in active shooting. So 2 shots. And got it. Second shot coming up. (31-25) the score here. Second shot. Good. Saints back to within 5 now with 6:45 left to go until halftime. Solomon, ball knocked away, picked up by Minifield. Minifield inside to Monzon. Monzon goes back up opposite side, puts it up and in, Ruben Monzon. So the sophomore from San Diego 5. And the Saints back to within 3. As Ali in the corner, guarded by Kintu. Sits around over the side, fighting Solomon. Solomon will hand off over to Roberts. Roberts dribbles middle of the court between the circles, now right side near the Saints symbol. Gets around Monzon. And travel and a turnover. So the Saints now with a chance to tie if they can hit a three here. 6:04 left to go until halftime. So Marlon Williams is going to come out now. Williams with 8 points early on here. Steps out as Victor Roper will come back in now. It's Middlefield. Finds over to Roper. Roper looks, finds Monzon. To Kintu underneath. Kintu baseline. Tries to dish off over to Roper, out of bounds. Will stay. Saints basketball. 11 on the shot clock. 5:44 to play. First half. Middlefield. Solid into the corner. Finds over Monzon. Roper. Roper underneath. Ball knocked away. Goes off the foot and picked up by Palmer. Palmer back the other way now. HT. Sends it ahead. Picked up by Ali. And a timeout called by Houston Tillotson. 5:29 left to go. As timeout is, I think they got a little bit of blood there on Wasim Ali. As he took a shot underneath the left eye. So know if there's blood or not. As they're going to, as he's got a cut underneath the eye. As the training staff will go over to check on Ali. So with 5:29 left to go until halftime, Saints shooting has improved greatly as they were around 25% last time we checked. Now up at 42% from the field. 3 of 7 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Houston Tillotson, though, 55%, still shooting lights out are the Rams. 44% from 3, 4 of 9, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Saints still being out-rebounded, though, 15-10. 7 turnovers for Houston Tillotson, 5 for the Saints. Saints with 5 points off those 7 turnovers for HT, and HT with 7 off the turnovers the other way. 5:29 left to go first half. Last game of the season for the Saints here. Houston Tillotson still working on their spot for conference tournament. Right now it looks like they are going to be the 5 seed. No matter what happens here today. And inside off the mark, Solomon no good. Tries to go back. Jenkins gets the rebound. And now the rebound pulled down by Monzon. Middlefield inside. Roper slams it down. And the Saints back to within 1 now. Trailing 31-30. Palmer looks inside to Jenkins. Jenkins off the glass. Gets it to go. Back to 3-point lead. Middlefield, hands off, Kintu. Kintu goes inside the lane, falls back, got it. 11 points for Kintu here in the first half. And the Saints again trail by 1, nearing 4.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Right side there, Solomon. Goes up, tries to reverse, can't get it to go. The rebound picked up by Roper. Middlefield ahead. Middlefield tried to pass off over to Kintu. Kintu kept going and nobody home. Turnover. As James will check back in. As Rodarius Roberts will come out. James gets around over to Solomon. Back over to James. 3-pointer. And 3 shots coming up Second time the Saints have committed a foul on a three-point shot. And it was Jenkins last time. So Jenkins back to the line here. There's the first shot coming up here. Got it. Two-point lead now. And that will rattle in. Tyler Giddon checks back in. Darren Minifield will come out. And Calvin Gintu will come out with 11. And back in is going to be Marlon Williams. And hits all three. 4-point lead for Houston Tillotson. Saladin on the wing near side. It's up top over to Roper. Right over to Williams. Looks back over to Giron. Giron right side over to Saladin. Three-pointer. Got it. Michael Saladin. 6 points now for Saladin. Saints again back to within one. Under 3.5 to go until halftime. James, guarded by Williams. Spins back inside now. Back out. Solomon, three-pointer over Monzon. No good. Underneath, out of bounds. Going to stay Houston Tillotson basketball. 10 on the shot clock. 3:13 to go until halftime. As a shot off the iron. No good. Rebound. Now pushed up over to Saladin. Saladin lays it up and in. 8 points for Michael Saladin. Saints back up on top. Their first lead since 6-4. 37-36. 2:50 left to go until halftime. Spin away there is Granberry. Granberry dishes off inside over to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it in. HT back up by one now. 2:39 to go until halftime. Giron, hands off. Saladin, three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jenkins. So Granberry next the other way, gets over to James. James dishes off to the corner to Solomon. Solomon, and that's going to be offensive foul as he plowed over Marlon Williams. Second foul on Solomon. As Giron into the front court, guarded by Granberry. 2:10 to go till halftime. Saladin puts up the shot, got it, 10 points. Michael Saladin. And the Saints back up by one. 2 minutes left, first half. Granberry on the wing far side, guarded by Saladin. Over to Solomon now. James puts up a tough shot, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Monzon. Over to Giron. Tyler back ahead, now in the front court. Tyler goes right towards the basket, goes up, whistle to foul, and the foul is going to be on James Jenkins. That'll be his third personal foul. And that is going to bring Gregory Roberts off the bench to come in, as Tyler goes to the line to shoot now. His first points are good. Saints lead 2. So Roberts in as Jenkins comes out with his third foul. Jenkins will sit with 8 points and 6 rebounds. So not who they want on the bench right now. 3-point Saints lead, tying their largest. 1:35 to go until halftime. Stand in the front is Roberts. Roberts tries to dish off. Picked off there by Monzon over to Marlon Williams, and Victor Roper puts it on. Victor Roper with another dunk. Saints lead is 5. Ball stolen away by Tyler Giron. Tyler looking, hands over Williams. Marlon Williams back out. Too many passes. Now looks inside to Roper. Back the other way. Looking. Goes in. Whistle fouls on Tyler Guerin. (43-38). Tyler picks up his first personal, team foul number 8. First one's good. 43-39 as James now 7 of 7 for the free throw line as he has lived there here in this first half. 1 of 2. 7 of 8 now. He's got 15 points. 55 seconds to go first half. Saints with a 4-point lead. They trailed by as many as 12. Gets around over the Guerin. Guerin looks inside. Roper. Ah, he's going to miss it too hard on the back iron. Tillotson. Can get within 2 or 1 with a 3. Outside whistle, and going to be free throws coming up. So Marlon Williams called for a hand check. His second personal. And that will bring Christian Fields back in. The free throw is good. 43-40. Actually, no, second shot coming up here. Now 8 of 9 to the free throw line is James. James 16 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Get 17. Back to within 2. Shot clock is off. So Saints can hold on for the last shot if they so choose. 15 seconds to go. Guerin with it. Comes right side. 9 seconds. Back out. Saladin. Saladin puts it up in the lane. Got it to go. 4-point lead. 2 seconds left. Back it goes. Not going to get a shot off in time. Saints with a 4-point lead at halftime. 45-41. You're watching Saints basketball. The Old Saints Network and KSAT.com. And welcome back. Second half about to get underway here. As the Saints leading 45-41 on Houston Tillotson here. Season finale for the Saints. Senior day for Michael Saladin, Jared Embry. Michael Saladin with a big senior day so far, 12 points. And 9 of those 12 came in the last 3 minutes of the first half. As the Saints trying to get 9th victory of the year, 6th conference win. Saints in that first half shot 52%. A big improvement. Saints started first 10 minutes of the half. Saints shot 25% from the field and finished that first half at 52%. Houston Tillotson's dropped from there 57 early on down to 45 now for the game. Right side gets routed over to Roberts now as Jenkins off to the corner. Solomon wide open three. Up top, bounces around, won't go, and the offensive rebound for Jenkins. Jenkins travels. Oh, no, sorry. So Thomas Henderson just facing his hands after that turnover there. Roper, baseline, looking against Jenkins. Comes up there, hook shot, got it. The freshman is learning at points this season to use that body, use his size to his advantage. Took advantage of it there. Give the Saints a 6-point lead. There's Solomon on the wing near side. Back around over to James. James with it, ball tipped, taken away by Minifield. Minifield over to Williams. Williams lays it up, got it. So Marlon Williams now in double figures with 10. 8-point lead. That's right side by Roberts. Up top, Palmer, 3, got it. 8 points for Palmer. Looks around the side over to Williams. Williams looks, finds Roper. Again on the baseline, Roper steps back with the long jumper, no good. Not trying to make his way inside that time. Roberts with it, looks back out over to James. 3 near 18 minutes to go here in the second half. Saints with a 5-point lead. Surrounded side underneath. Jenkins tosses out Solomon. Up top, James steps over, puts up a 3. In and out, no good. Jenkins there for the offensive rebound. Hound takes away from Solomon. Palmer, another 3, got it. 11 points for Palmer. And HT back to within 2. Minifield. Right over to Monzon, hands back over to Minifield. Minifield goes up, right hand, no good. Taps it back up, won't go. And there, Victor Roper follows up with the dunk, and the Saints lead is 4. Minifield, pressure in the back to Roberts. Roberts down the front court. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Darren Minifield. Saints lead the series 18-3. And a 3 there as Palmer picks up the 3 there. The Saints lead is at 1. Palmer now with 14. Monzon. Side Minifield. Minifield too much and knocked it away. 16:43 left to go. That's Roberts. Round over to Palmer. Palmer's has the hot hands, 9 points here in the second half, early on, with 3 threes in the first 3.5 minutes. Knocked away now, back the other way come the Saints. Saladin, hands over Minifield. Minifield, three-pointer wing, got it. Second three picked up by Minifield. As Minifield now with 6. Right side Roberts. Back out. Roberts now James. James against Williams. Kicks out the side. Solomon puts up a 3. No good. Marlon Williams with the rebound. Back the other way. Saints. Marlon Williams to Minifield. Minifield looks off the corner. Solid in 3. Got it. 15 for Michael Solidin. Saints lead us 7. Miles Granberry gets ready to check in for Houston Tillotson. Jenkins. Back out, around, over to Solomon inside James. James runner, back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Monzon. Up ahead, Marlon Williams gets the other side, puts it, and alley-oop! Victor Roper, and a timeout called by Houston Tillotson. As Thomas Henderson wants to talk things over. Full timeout, 15-14 left to play here. Saints lead by 9. You're watching Saints basketball on the Olu Saints Network and KSAT.com. Welcome back. 59-50 the score. With 15-14 left to play. Baseball comes away with a 6-0 victory in Game 1 against University of the Southwest today. That's in Hobbs, New Mexico. Trailing in the 5th inning now, 7-4 in Game 2. Softball, 9-0 win over Southwest over the Olu softball field earlier today. And women's basketball pick up their 25th win of the year, go 25-5. 17-1 in conference play. And we'll get ready to head off to Alexandria, Louisiana. The Rapides Coliseum. As the second season about to begin for the women's Saints basketball team. Inside, passes over to Solomon. Solomon can't get it. Over the back there, nothing called. And the rebound picked up by Solomon. Minifield stops. Three-pointer, no good. And the rebound pulled down by James. James trapped in that quarter, gets away. As Christian Fields stepping forward there against James. James comes back. Top of the key, now goes left side. Runner in the lane, got it. James now 19 points in the game. Monzon back over to Minifield. 14-18 to go here in the second half. Monzon. Right side over to Solidin. Solidin goes up, can't get it. Tipped back up and in by Victor Roper. 12 points for Roper. Under 14 minutes to play now. Hands off over to James. James. And a whistle. And the foul's going to be called on Christian Fields. Pardon me there, as Christian Fields picks up his first personal, third team foul here. As James goes in strong, throws it up, and he's going to be fouled, and Christian Fields picks up his second. And back to the line is going to be Aloysius James. James, 9 of 10 from the free throw line today. He's got 19 points. First shot there is good. Got it. So 11 of 12 for the free throw line is James. 61-54, Saints lead is at 7. Monzon outside Guerin, looks over to Roper. Roper inside, goes one way, comes back, hook shot too much, and the rebound comes right over to Jenkins. James Jenkins the rebound, back the other way now is James. James guarded by Guerin. Goes back inside, ball knocked away from him, almost went back in. Rebound taken away by Ruben Monzon. Third up the way, hands off, tries to get over to Victor Roper. Ball thought it was tipped by Jenkins, didn't. So it's out of bounds, turnover. So Calvin Kintu will check in as Ruben Monzon will come out here. Monzon 5 points, 6 rebounds. Inbound their ball, lost away. Saints basketball. As EJ Trevino will check in for Darren Minifield. With 12:58 here in the second half. Here now. As Kintu puts up the nice shot there for Calvin Kintu. 13 points for Kintu, all off the bench. The Saints bench 15 points. That's a whistle. Foul counted. So Tyler Gillen picks up the foul. That's going to be his second, team's fifth now. And James back at the line for the and one. 23 for James. .24 now for James. Season high for James was 30 against Texas A&M Texarkana back on the 25th. Ball knocked away and picked up by Saladin. Saladin over to Kintu. Inside, dishes off. Guerin just tosses it up, and they're taking away. There's Jenkins. 6-point lead for the Saints. 63-57. 11:44 to go second half. Bradbury inside and a whistle foul.
Antonio. They have won the last 6 meetings with these two, including
Roper. Nine on the shot clock. Up top. James goes up there, off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out. Offensive rebound, James with it. Goes up there, no good. Rebound, that's going to be another whistle, another foul.
You just wanted to call that. No, that's not going to be.
So they're going to call the goaltend. 7-0 the foul count now. As EJ Trevino in along with Ruben Monzon, Cameron Fields, and Darren Minifield in. 3-point play. 3-point Saints lead now. Over to Minifield. Up top. Cameron Fields. Goes inside. On the ground, will lose the ball. Back the other way. Overshoots. Greenberry out of bounds. It's going to be Saints basketball. 10:45 left to go here, second half. It's Minifield with the ball in the backcourt. Minifield over to Monzon. And whistle. So foul on Watson. I didn't see Watson actually commit a foul there. I think they just wanted to get a foul up there, so the count's now 7-1 and not 7-0 halfway through. Roper goes up there, lays it up and in and got it. More contact on that one than anything. Victor Roper puts it in. And Roper with 14 points. Saints lead at 5. As Granberry. It's over to James up top. 12 on the shot clock. James goes up. Puts a shot up high. Can't get it to go. Picked up Monzon. Monzon, little move. Goes up. He's going to be fouled to go to the line and shoot 2. So the foul is going to be called there on Roberts as Gregory Roberts picks up the foul. So Monzon here, first of 2. First shot is in and out, no good. Monzon missing the free throw. Saints now 7 of 9 for the free throw line. Houston Tillotson 15 of 18 as a team. 1 of 2. Monzon gets that. 6-point lead under 10 minutes. Halfway through the second half. Roberts comes back with it. Inside underneath, Jenkins goes up, loses the ball underneath. Ball knocked away inside, now looks, goes up, and gets it to go, Jenkins. Jenkins puts it in there. Saints lead 66-62 now. It's Minifield. Minifield back over Monzon. Over to Fields. Right over to Roper, baseline. Roper trying to find his way inside, goes up there, can't get it to go. Trying to follow back up. Offensive, the rebound back the other way now. Roberts goes in, pats it up, and then Roberts. Back to within 2 now, HT. Minifield in the front court. Over to Monzon. Hands over to Minifield. Minifield brings it back. Goes high, Minifield, stops, steps back. 2 is good for Darren Minifield. 8 points for Minifield. Lead is 4. 8:40 left to go. Second half. Roberts. That's off over the side, over to Jenkins. Back out. Steps up. Long 2, got it. Roberts puts that one back again. Saints lead down to 2. Minifield. He takes the screen there. Minifield looks back out. Trevino. Trevino goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Tipped out, now back the other way. Roberts going right up there. It's going to be offensive foul. Offensive foul is going to be called on Roberts. So, third team foul now. As Edmund Tedesco checks in, Michael Saladin checks in. Marlon Williams will check in as Victor Roper, EJ Trevino, and Cameron Fields comes out. Solidin, same place, worked 3 times tonight now for Michael Solidin. 4-point lead now. Now it's going to bring up K'Aaron Carr, who will come in. Ball knocked away by Minifield for a moment, picked back up by Jenkins. Jenkins goes up, whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Tedesto. So Edvin Tedesto picks up his first. Team foul now. 8 fouls for the Saints, 3 for Houston Tillotson. The free throw is good. And that is the 19th free throw, 20th free throw that Houston Tillotson is about to take right here, is where they are 16 of 19, make it 16 of 20. Rebound picked up by Monzon. 9 rebounds for Monzon now. Right side over to Williams. Finds Minifield. Minifield call for a travel. Saints lead is at 3, 70-67. 7:26 to play. Roberts to the front court. Inside for the free throw line, gets back. Right over to Roberts, now inside Watson. Watson goes up too hard, follows back up and in. Watson, 1 point lead now for the Saints. 7 minutes left to go. As Tillotson has fought back. They have outscored the Saints 9-3 over the past 4 minutes. Williams goes up there, bumped, and going to be whistle, foul, and they're going to say it's on the floor. Second foul is going to be called on Gregory Roberts. 14th foul. Monzon looking. Tedesto, right over to Williams. Williams steps back, 3-pointer, foul, he'll go on and shoot 3. As Roberts picks up his third. So Gregory Roberts, his third personal, 15th foul. So Marlon Williams at the line to shoot 3 here. 3 big free throws here for the Saints. Haven't gone to the line much in the game. It's Marlon Williams. 10 points, 4 rebounds. Hits the first one. Now 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, 12 points. Third shot coming up here. Got them all 3. 4-point Saints lead, under 6.5 to play. 13 points for Marlon Williams. And over the top there, knocked away, offensive rebound by Jenkins. Roberts with it, right side, finds over to Jenkins baseline. Jenkins, pass back out. Roberts looking, gets around. As a 3 off the mark there, no good, picked up by Minifield. And tries to toss inside to Roberts there, back the other way. Roberts right through the basket, whistle and a foul. So the foul. Marlon Williams picks up his 4th personal. So at the line here. First free throw there is good by Rodarius Roberts. And 1. Out of 2 for Roberts. 73-70, Saints lead by 3. 5:49 left to go in this one. Minifield. Got it to go. Inside, kicks out. 3-pointer, got it. We're at another big 3 and a timeout called there. That 3 by Gregory Roberts. So a 30-second timeout there. That will draw Houston Tillotson back to within 2. So a timeout call, that'll live, I believe, Houston. (75-73), 5:31 left to go. As the Saints try to hold on here. Last game of the season for the Saints. Minifield finds Monzon. Monzon spins, goes up, whistle to foul on Jenkins. So 2 shots coming up here for Monzon. Jenkins picks up the foul, and that's going to be fourth personal. Monzon at the line to shoot 2 here. Off the mark there, the Saints. Close games, you need to hit free throws. Edmund Tedesco. And 1 of 2. 3-point lead, 76-73. Still 1 possession here. 5:08 and counting. Back the other way. Minifield goes up. Lots of contact, nothing. Coach Chris Dial trying to find out what happened. Back the other way now, looking. Kicks back out. Steps back. Roberts 3, too much. Watson grabs the rebound. Watson goes up with it. Can't get it. Another rebound up and in for Watson. And a timeout is going to be called. Timeout called here, 4:36 to go. Chris Dial is beyond himself here. Talking to the officials, full timeout, we'll take it with them. You're watching Saints basketball, the Olu Saints Network, KSAT.com. Welcome back. 4:36 left. Saints lead is at 1, 76-75. As it has been a tough second half for the Saints. Foul count still behind in that one as it's 9-6 in team fouls. The Saints with 9 already. Still, Houston Tillotson. Saints still not in the bonus. Houston Tillotson with 6. Free throws, 15 shot by the Saints, 22 by Tillotson. There's a whistle, and there's a foul. And who's the foul going to be called on? So the foul is going to be called on James. That'll be his second, team 7th. So now both teams in the bonus for the remaining 4:24. One more Saints foul, and it'll be double bonus for Tillotson. Marlon Williams at the line here, shooting 2. First shot good, Marlon Williams. 14 now for Marlon Williams. Second shot, 1 of 2. Jenkins grabs the rebound. 14 rebounds now for James Jenkins to go with 14 points, a double-double. James right side, kicks back out. It's over to Carr. Back over to James. Let's read here, 4 minutes to play. 2-point Saints lead. Inside, Watson goes up, gets his own rebound, again tipped up. Marlon rebounds, grabs the rebound. As Minifield collides with Marlon Williams. Roper. And toss over to Saladin. Saladin, got it. Michael Saladin now 19 for the senior on senior day. Saints lead is 4. Minifield almost had it. Roberts long 2 has got it. Gregory Roberts. Minifield in the front court along the baseline. Kicks back out, Monzon. 3 for the wing, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Jenkins. 2-point game for the Saints here. 3:06 left. Comes right side. And through defenders, James goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Jenkins, shot blocked by Roper. Back out again. Looking, stolen away. Minifield, Monzon, got it! Ruben Monzon flushes it down. 9 points, 9 rebounds. Monzon whistled a foul. And I believe that's 5 on Marlon Williams. It is. So Marlon Williams is going to foul out with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. So 81-78 to score here. Second shot. Got it. 81-79. Saints lead is at 2. 2:26 to play. Monzon over to Saladin. Saladin finds Minifield. Minifield goes past the defender. Whistle. Can't get it to go. 2 shots coming. And Lucius James complaining about the call, but when you look at how the foul count's been in the second half, so Minifield at the line to shoot 2 shots here. So Minifield at the line, he's got 10 points, and he's short on the first. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists for the junior. So Minifield, 1 of 2. 3-point game. Still 1 possession, 2:12 left to go. Right side. And whistle. And the foul. And the turnover on Jenkins. And that's his 5th. So James Jenkins is going to foul out with 14 points and 16 rebounds. And that will bring Solomon up. So Jeremy Solomon will get off the bench. And Solomon will come in. (82-79), under 2 minutes. Trevino around to Solidin. Solidin tried to pass to Minifield, who was cutting and then went back. 1:47 left. Over to Carr. Inside and a foul. 2 shots coming. So 82-79. And 2 shots coming up here for James, as James has lived at the free throw line today. 14 of 15. 26 points, now 27 points. And back to 2-point game with 1:32 and a timeout called. As timeout called by the Saints, 1:32 left. We'll take a quick one as it's going to be a full timeout. 1:32 left. Saints lead by 2. You're watching Saints basketball. The Oakland Saints Network. So 1:32 left. Saints with a 2-point lead. And Aloysius James at the line to shoot another free throw. He has 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist today. And he's 15 of 16 from the free throw line. So James's free throw. Got it. 82-81. 1.5 minutes to play. Minifield. Back over to Solidin. So the Saints have not seen it in a while. Shot blocked away out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. 1:15 to play. Trevino. Solidin. Hands over to Minifield. 8 on the shot clock for Minifield. Minifield. Back all the way across. Monzon 3. Good, good. And the rebound pulled down by Granberry. Oh, I'm sorry, James with it. James now. Front court. It's one way. Spins back. Comes back, puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Minifield. 42 seconds left. Minifield is going to be fouled. He's going to be fouled with 39.4 seconds left. As that is now 2 free throws coming up here as both teams with a double bonus with 39.4 seconds. So Minifield. First free throw is good for Darren Minifield. As Devon Palmer, who we haven't seen much late in the second half, comes back in as he has been deadly from beyond the arc for HT as he comes back in. Saints with a 2-point lead, 83-81. 39.4 seconds left. Missed the second one. And a timeout called. Houston Tillotson. Full timeout. 37.8 left. Saints lead 83-81. You're watching Saints basketball. The Olu Saints Network at KSAT.com. .8 left. Saints lead 83-81. Houston Tillotson will be inbounding in the backcourt along the baseline. Roper, Trevino, Saladin, Minifield, and Monzon on the floor for the Saints. Watson, Roberts, Farmer, James, and Jenkins. Or not Jenkins, but Solomon for HT. 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James with it, 15 on the shot clock. Lanes in, jumper no good, rebound tipped out. Offensive rebound on the floor, and it's going to be a tie. They call a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Saints. Saints ball with 16.5 seconds left. So HC will be fouling here. As Carr comes in, Farmer comes out. Minifield with it. Minifield is going to be fouled right there. Minifield at the line now. 2 shots for Darren Minifield. As Darren Minifield steps up to the line. 83-81. As the Saints miss a free throw. 15 of 22 now for the line of the Saints. Minifield at the line, he's 2 of 5. Second free throw, 1 of 2. 14.7 seconds left. 3-point game and turnover. Offensive foul on James. Saints basketball with a 3-point lead and inbounding here with 14.2 seconds. As that'll bring Carr back in, Farmer back out. And timeout called with 14.2. We'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be a full. We'll take it to 84-81. Saints lead. You're watching Saints basketball, the Olu Saints Network, KSAT.com. And welcome back. 14.2 seconds left. Saints inbounding. Saladin with the basketball, knocked away from him. Last touch by Houston Tillotson. The Saints basketball. 12.5 seconds left. They got it to the player they wanted to have it. This ball was stripped away there by James. Saladin with it. So the Saints ball now 11.2. And they'll try and get it again. Saladin with it, holding on to it. Saladin is going to be whistled and fouled. 7 seconds left. So Michael Saladin trying to make it a 2-possession game here. 4th foul on Gregory Roberts. Michael Saladin stands up here, 19 points. 3 rebounds and an assist for Saladin, who has not taken a free throw today. First free throw is good.
First game at Texas Permian Basin. St. Ed's goes down 3-2 in Kingsville here today in their first game. Be a couple more today as Jaron Presley giving a high five over there to one Caleb Jordan. Caleb's got 26, just one away now from his career high. Caleb's really going strong here at the end. Good to see him finish, and that will tie it. Saw one career high broken earlier today by Briley Perkins as Noah Lang back in. Zach Keller comes out. 92-66. Hilltoppers have surpassed their average when they've gotten to 90. Nobody has beaten them. Against St. Ed's, the 3 losses that they've had this year, they took a tough one to Commerce back in December. The surprise was at Lubbock Christian earlier this season, and then a loss to DBU last week. That's it.
Loss. 3 at 6-12 in conference. In advance of the conference tournament, they will go Thursday. The opening round away with a big win. And 6-12 in conference play. So from everybody here at Maybe Gymnasium, it's been fun again for you. From Patty Constantine, Ryan O'Keefe, everybody downstairs. Destiny and Lena up here with me. Mike Thompson saying so long, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Taking advantage of his minutes here today. As Kobe McGee adds another 3 from downtown. 94-71. Rattlers Again, still staying strong on the offensive end, but at times that has hurt them. They've just not had enough of the defense, as this time Caleb Jordan able to lay it up, and that's a new career high. 29 points today for Caleb on 10 of 23 shooting. Kobe McGee the takeaway. Andre Cook not enjoying it as Dylan Eisenhower lays it up. Rattler fans will get at least something to cheer about here at the end, but a foul is called, and time Luke Plyman unhappy with himself, and now he knows it. Wants it to be a little bit better as Andre Cook talking with this guy saying, come on. You know, Andre's going to be fine. You know, I've seen some coaches overreact and look, we're not playing well enough, I'm going to pull him out, and instead he's leaving him out there saying, you're fine, relax, let's go. It's your minutes, figure them out. Plyman at the line for 2 automatically. First one is up and good. Again, Ashton Spears left a while ago. 7-minute mark in the game. Finished with 19 points, 11 of 14 at the foul line. 15 for Lucas Doria. And then 10 for Dorian Lopez. 10 for Garza, Ryan Garza off the bench. Cody Sherville also finished with 11 points. Had a pretty impressive dunk in this game. Is Kobe McGee. That fading 2 is short. Rebound inside the lane. Evan Karkanegas has got it. Final 23 seconds left. St. Ed's does not have to shoot. We'll see if they do. Is Robinson from the right wing. Too strong that time. Rebound chased down by Phillips. And St. Ed's saying, come on, let's go. As that ball is past Andre Cook. He's not playing. And that'll be a turnover. Andre is again trying to sit and relax as much as possible as the final 10 seconds perhaps fading on the Rattler season. McGee with it. One more pass out to Eisenhower. Jordan's got it. Career game. 2 seconds, 1 second. And the 3 is up and out. And that is the conclusion of the Battle of the Saints, the 163rd meeting. 96-75, the 10th ranked Hilltoppers defeat St. Mary's. Tonight they improved to 25-3, 19-3 in conference play. St. Mary's likely ends their season 12-16. They finish 8-14 in their first year in the Lone Star Conference. The Rattlers were picked 13th in the league. That's likely where they will finish. We'll have to wait and find out when everything is all said and done. 96-75 our final score. Caleb Jordan, career high 29 points here today. Solid game for him at the end. 17 for Jaron Presley, his second best game of the year. Kobe McGee finishes with 16. The seniors in their final game here at home. Matei Gaspert, 3 points, 4 rebounds. Lamont Traylor, 2 points and 4 rebounds for the St. Mary's Rattlers. A lot of fans saying thank you to St. Ed's. They brought a nice crowd with them here to finish out. They'll play on Friday in the Lone Star Conference Tournament. They'll be the number 2 seed. St. Mary's has to wait eagerly. We'll see if something will happen, but I would say it's pretty unlikely. Big thanks to our entire crew. Join us tomorrow. St. Softball going on with everybody tomorrow here with Texas A&M International in town to take on the Rattlers. We invite you to join us for 2 games. Should be a good time. 1 o'clock and 3:30, the scheduled time for tomorrow's games. Join us, and then on Tuesday, basketball, women here at 5:30. We'll have the broadcast on the Lone Star Conference Network. From everybody here at St. Mary's University, I'm Andrew Stossmeister. Thanks for joining us. St. Ed's in overtime. The women win today, and then in the men's game, the train keeps rolling for the 10th ranked Hilltoppers, 96-75. Your final score. This has been a presentation of Rattler Athletics on the Lone Star Conference Network.